Recently, I've been thinking about the idea of exclusivity and the value that it has and how much value I want it to have in my life. And I feel like right now I've been restricting myself from having certain experiences or making certain connections because I'm putting more value to the exclusivity than the actual experience I want to have. Like, the experience I want to have is what's more valuable. And if someone else isn't going to do that with me and connect with me, it's okay because there's someone else who will. I'm going to meet people, and sometimes our connection is going to be a day long, and that's it. Like, I'm going to meet people at the club, have the most profound conversations, and have the best experiences. It doesn't even have to just be sexual, but then I never talk to them ever again. I don't want to just value the exclusivity, and that's something I've been struggling with a lot recently.
I woke up on time and then I decided to keep sleeping after like an hour, and I had a second dream. My favorite person was at the end of the dream. He was coming out of the building and I got to see him, and I was like, hey, like, wait. And he's like rushing away. There's also someone else talking to him, some guy, and they're speaking in Spanish. And I'm like chasing him at this point. I'm chasing him and I'm trying to say goodbye, or I'm just trying to see him. And we go around the building and he stops and he starts like lecturing at me. It's like he's frustrated that I keep trying to talk to him. He's frustrated that I keep trying to reconnect. He's like, don't you know I can't be on this concrete? Like, I'm not even allowed to be on this concrete right now. And he's just like rushing me. He's like, what do you want to say? What do you want to say? And then I like try to say what I'm saying. I'm being faced with the fact that what I want is time and what I don't have is time. And so like, he's like, what do you want to say? What do you want to say? So like, I'm trying to think of something to say, but it just was never going to be fulfilling. And so I'm just like, please go, please go. And so like, he starts running away, and like towards the end there was a little bit of compassion or empathy of like the fact that I was crying. But like the last part of the dream, like I'm sitting here processing it. I look for time in people that can't give me time. I look for comfort in people who can't give me comfort. And in the dream, it was just like a reminder that like I'm hurting myself. And it's like what I constantly want, and what I wanted in the dream was just another moment. Like, give me another moment. But it was like, no, like there's no more moments. Like, I don't need to hurt myself anymore to have moments with people or to make connections. Like, I just feel like I keep hurting myself because I'm avoiding the pain of having to be alone. Like, I've chosen to be alone for so long, and then I did so many hard things, and now I don't want to be alone anymore. And like, it's all I've ever known, really. Like, I've had friendships, but most of them have always been long distance. And like, now my life is different, so we have to experience new and different things. But like, I really just want comfort from like another person or a partner, but I have to wait. And I think I am going to go explore. Thinking about the exclusivity stuff, like, I need to do things with new people and different people. I need to learn things. I need to experience things. I can't just hope that this one person will choose me one day and then I can experience things with them. No, like, I deserve to have experiences even if someone else doesn't choose me. I have to choose myself.
I have this habit of disregarding any experience I've had as my first when I don't ideally prefer it or like it. I'll say I've never had my first real relationship, but I have had a relationship. It just wasn't my ideal relationship. I've never been on a first real date. I've been on dates before. They were just never ideal or romantic or what I want as my first real date. I've been thinking about it a lot recently, and just exclusivity in general, which is why it's basically just the theme of this episode, because it's what's been on my mind the most. I need to drop the idea of getting what I want sometimes, even with experiences. Like, I've been on a date, but I've just never been on the date I want to go on. I feel like I hold myself back from having so many different experiences or making so many different connections or learning different lessons because I want to learn a lesson with a specific teacher. I want to have an experience with a specific person. I want to do a specific thing in a specific way. And if it's not done with the person, the teacher, the thing, the way that I want, then it doesn't even count. And I can't wait to have my first, even though I already have. I hope this is making sense. I know this episode is kind of all over the place. I'm just trying to break down the idea or the expectation that I'm going to get what I want in the form that I want it. Value comes in so many different forms in our lives, and when we get attached to a specific form, it can cause a lot of disappointment, or it can decrease the quality of life. And that's my experience. And so like, I'm just trying to limit my expectations. Expectations are important, they're valuable, but they're not like the highest value for me. I really do try to go with the flow now and not expect too much. If I have a plan, that's a good structure to go by, but sometimes things don't go as planned, right? So just always living with this ideology that things could change and I am adaptable. Things are going to change. Side note, I just had a conversation with Xavier, my ex. We just called on the phone for like 30 minutes. He had been texting me nonstop, new number, calling me, new number, calling me, asking me to unblock him, wanting to talk. I haven't talked to him in such a long time, and the last time he reached out, I just ignored him, and that was big for me because I always entertained him in some way, but like now I truly don't feel the way I used to feel about him. It was a good conversation, and I feel a lot of closure also within that because I don't have feelings. Like, I don't have a desire for him to be in my life. Like, I used to abandon myself, neglect myself, disregard myself, disrespect myself just to like get maybe a little bit of affection or love from him, and it was either show me your titties or leave me alone. We had such a horrible relationship, and we didn't kiss. He didn't kiss me. Like, we didn't kiss during sex, and that's not something I was ever used to. And then when I met Barn Guy came around, he kissed me, and that was really enjoyable, and I enjoyed kissing him, and I enjoyed making out. Like, making out is fun because of the lack of intimacy that was in my relationship with Xavier, and I think that's why I crave it so much. And like, I crave kissing someone and being intimate with someone and just having that experience. Now that I've had it, like, I feel like I wasn't being super boy crazy before Barn Guy. Like, I was on my own path in my own life. I was focusing on the Bible stuff. My life was falling apart. Then I had to rebuild my life, this and that. But after kissing Barn Guy and having those experiences and knowing what it's like to like have another person around, he lived next door, so like I would see him often. I started to crave it so much more, and it triggered me down this path of being even more desperate than I had been in the past, and I had less of a sense of self in the past. But Barn Guy really did trigger that, and so I've been really wanting intimacy. I know what it's like to kiss someone now. I know what it's like to make out and to have sex at the same time. Anyways, now I am thankful for the experiences I'm having. I'm thankful for the lessons I'm learning. I'm thankful for who I am and just the privileges I get to have. Like, I'm so thankful that even though I feel a little more empty and I don't know what to do with my time, like, I can just sit on my porch. I can just sit on my porch, look at the sky, and just try to revel in what's good for me rather than scrolling on TikTok or laying in bed or crying, wallowing. It's better to just be outside for me. It feels more regulating and grounding more than anything. I feel very safe and calm when I'm grounded, even though I wish I was high as fuck right now. I think this is going to be the last season about living my diagnosis because I have so many things I learned and so many things I want to share, and right now I want to share it on these videos. I want to make my video diaries and kind of complete this series, but I don't think I want to continue it on for many more years or any more years outside of 2026. I started out living my diagnosis as a way of holding myself accountable and being able to show what it's like week to week living with borderline personality disorder, complex post-traumatic stress disorder, and many other mental illnesses and neurodevelopmental disabilities. I wanted to show my struggles and how Steph goes about the world and how she solves her problems and overcomes them, and I have, and I've done a great job with the series. I very much enjoy it. The reason I want to end this series though is because I would like to make videos where I share my lessons and I share my thoughts and I share my opinions and everything in distinct videos for their own purpose. Like, right now I'm sharing all the lessons I'm learning throughout the week and throughout my life in these compilation videos of clips throughout the week, instead of doing a video where it's 6 different clips talking about 6 different lessons. I could do one video with just one clip instead of putting them all together to make one big long video that not many people are gonna watch because it's just a diary. I love this series and I'm definitely finishing off this season, so I'm not disappearing off the face of the earth quite yet. I've decided that I want 2026 to be another rest year, not fully rest because I'm going to accomplish things. I have goals and there are things I'm going to do, but I want to continue going down the path that I'm going down right now, and this year I really do want to hone in on the skill of going with the flow. I don't want to have expectations of what's gonna happen tomorrow. Anything could happen tomorrow, and I like structure. I want to give myself a form of a plan, but that doesn't mean it's going to happen in that form. I mean, plans don't always go as planned, and so I want to be adaptable and not get stressed or overwhelmed when the plans change, because I can change and I can adapt, and that's a skill I have, and I want to continue building off of that. So I don't plan on stressing myself out this year. I don't plan on overwhelming myself. I plan on enjoying my experiences, finding a deeper purpose within myself, learning more about who I am. I want to build and structure myself, and then I can continue to build more projects, but I feel like I am the most important project in my life, and I really want to focus on stretching and mobility and just the little intricate habits in my day-to-day life, and focus on my connections and the things I want to learn. I can make YouTube videos all my life. I can work all my life, and I'm going to even this year, but I think I have different expectations for myself in this year. I want to relax. I want to read through the entire Bible. I want to learn how to do a split. I want to learn the components and the functions of a car and continue going down that path. I'm going to continue and grow as a person this year. It's just I'm not going to rush it. I'm not in a race right now. I don't have to get there first. I don't have a finish line that I have to cross within a specific amount of time. I have time, and I want to enjoy how I spend my time. I could die tomorrow, and I want to say that I enjoyed my last day on earth because I treated every single day as if it was the last day on earth. I'm just so young, and I have so much ability and potential right now, and it's not even potential, right? Like, I'm so kinetic. I've already used my energy and created so many different things. I've shared so much, and I feel like I have made an impact on this world, even in the smallest way, but not even in the smallest way, like even in a big way, as in like I am a nobody on earth, on this rock, and I have influenced people from across the world that I will never meet or know, but in some way I've influenced them, and I think that's a huge privilege, and I think that's a huge honor, and I can rest and live peacefully knowing that I've already done enough. And so this year I don't have to be like, I have to accomplish this, I have to accomplish this, I'm so young and I have to do everything now. I've already done so much. It's okay if I have another year where I'm not focused on accomplishing. I don't have to accomplish anything. I just do that naturally, and it's going to happen inevitably without effort, and well, maybe a little bit effort, but you know, I'm going to be okay. Like, I'm literally going to be okay. I'm young. I have so much life to live, and if I don't, I'm living the life that I have now, you know? I'm not living in the future. I'm not living in the past. I'm living in the moment, and I'm doing so much better about living in the moment and going with the flow, and I want to continue doing that throughout the year. I'm gonna go to bed. I work in the morning. I'm gonna go to bed, I'm gonna go to work in the morning, and it's going to be a good day. I'm gonna make the money I need to make, and I am abundant as fuck. My biggest struggle, my biggest problem right now is figuring out what to do with my free time, since I'm trying to break down old habits and develop new ones, so now I need something new to spend my time doing. We'll figure it out. We're learning how to tolerate emptiness. We're learning how to tolerate boredom. This is not the end of the world. This is something I can overcome. I love you so much, and please just remember that you are sexy, you are valid, and you are so loved, and I will see you in the next video.
Hope you liked my videos. Is there anything else I'm supposed to say as a YouTuber?